So, hi everybody. Episode 5 was supposed to be a special episode. We were gonna have a special guest on. There was gonna be 5 of us instead of 4 of us. And right now in the studio, there's 3. There's 3 people here. Brad died.
That's not true. Brad is fully alive and
He's
doing bigger and better things.
He's just
If you recall last week's episode, the whole glitter bomb incident, Brad got sent away for doing that.
he didn't get sent away for doing that. He got sent away for the glitter in his hair.
Yeah, he got sent away for the
Because of
glitter
that.
that was in his hair. Because if you guys don't know, Brad,
He plays an important role in our nation's fight
Yeah.
against God knows what.
but yeah, they sent him up north for a little while to deal with flood help, I guess.
Yeah, he's back in St. Bags.
He'll be back.
But,
no one knows where he goes.
He's gone for a month because of the glitter in his hair. Because of the glitter bomb last week.
He just says, like, guys, I'm taking some time away. And we're just like, all right.
Yeah, he can't tolerate us for that much
We're
longer.
like, all right, peace. Nah.
But we're glad he's gone. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No, he'll be back.
No, for real though, he actually died.
We tried last minute guest shenanigans.
We were gonna have an idea of doing every 5 episodes.
Yeah, but last minute guests
Decided to go
fell through. But the 3 of us are here. It's
We'll always be here for you.
It's a famed raconteur, noted author, Jake Church.
AKA Chris
And-
Pratt.
Yeah, star of stage and screen, Zach Whitford,
Yeah.
and I'm Corey LaPointe. And this is Pixel Force, episode 5.
He's the first one we actually said our whole name.
Cinco.
Cinco.
Yeah, that's true. Now they're gonna look us up. I shouldn't have said our last
That's
names.
alright.
No, whatever.
They'll look you up. They'll see a ghost. You're not on social media.
You're not on any form of social media
Sure,
anymore.
but you never know. That's why, like, when people have cameras out, I hide my face because the feds are looking for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
The feds know you're high.
They know I'm fucking high as fuck. Oh my god.
So, I've been going back into my game library.
It's a weird day. It's a weird vibe.
It is a weird vibe.
Like you're just playing like all these weird ass games.
Playing all these weird ass
Fucking
games.
Halo. Like who the fuck plays Halo anymore?
I'm going through and beating them all on Legendary, and it's
What mission are you on?
Nightmare 2.
You're on Legendary / Nightmare difficulty.
Yeah, I'm playing Halo Combat Evolved, and I'm on the level Halo, which is the second level in the game. After breezing through the Pillar of Autumn level.
Uh-huh.
You didn't have any trouble.
None at all.
A lot of trouble, actually. I did the Easter egg where you shoot Captain Keyes with a pistol and the whole ship comes after you. That was pretty funny. I forgot to record that. But I'm working on going through Legendary, getting all the skulls. Not even going to get in a vehicle on Halo because that's an achievement.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Yep. Go through the level without a vehicle is an achievement.
There's so many weird, obscure ones in the Master Chief Collection. They make you do some dumb shit for
Oh
the
my
game's
god,
sake.
you're not even kidding. And it's not even worth it. It's
No.
like what, 10 Gs, 5 Gs?
Exactly.
It's like, hey, walk the biggest level in the game on foot, no vehicle, 10 gamer score. You're welcome.
In Halo 2, one of my favorite Easter eggs ever, which is actually an achievement in MCC, is you ever do the glitch? It's like the level where you're still in New Mombasa, but you're going through the tunnels.
Yeah.
And right before the tunnels, there's a Banshee you can hijack, and there's an Easter egg where you can fly just this crazy amount of altitude with the Banshee. And there's this giant like an oversized soccer field with a giant soccer ball,
No
and
shit,
it's an
really?
achievement
Really?
in the game. I swear to God.
I know.
What's with them in soccer?
I'm looking forward to playing through Halo 2 on Legendary because there is a glitch when you start off on New Mombasa and you can go get the Scarab gun and then it makes the rest of that
Yes.
game a fucking breeze.
That's an achievement too.
Yeah, that's an achievement and it helps you beat it on Legendary essentially, so
Yeah.
why not?
They just are asking for people to look up how to
Well,
do
that's the
stuff.
thing is they put these dev tools in the levels.
Yeah.
And then they forget to take them out and then they're just like, oh, they're Easter eggs. But really what it is it's like
Oops.
it's so the developers don't have to fucking fight through the mounds and mounds of masses and piles piles of enemies to get to a point when they could just go grab the dev tool, breeze through the level, and then test the spot that they want to test.
Yeah.
That's why they put them in the game. The soccer field, I have no idea.
You should look it up and maybe even try to get it.
There was a soccer thing in Halo 5 too.
Was there?
Yeah, where you
It's in one of the levels where you just wander around.
yeah,
and
you
talk
wander in
to people.
the bunker as Locke's team, and you can score a goal and I think fireworks go off if you score a goal with it, like
I think
between
so,
the two
yeah.
cones.
Yeah. I always think about that too. Is like if you're a game dev, and like either you're trying to get fired or just like you want to do something dumb and you put something in the game and then ships with that.
Oh,
It's
you
like-
won. You won.
Exactly.
Yeah, they may have fired you, but you won.
Yes.
You won that whole situation because now millions of people are going to play that and find that, and nobody's going to know it was you, except for the company, and they're not going to release that.
Except the company that fired you.
Yeah, they're not going to release, hey, this guy is the one that did this Easter egg that everybody likes.
That's like
They'll thank them over anything.
Yeah, for real. That's like you wonder if like people want to put too violent. Like I would like the Mortal Kombat guys. Like you ever think like Azurb is like, hey guys, just fucking tone it down. Like we can't put this in a video game.
Possibly.
I'm
Who knows what they've done?
I just played through Outlast 2 and I found out there's a scene that the developers wanted to put in, but it had to be taken out. It's like an orgy of like these weird like woodland cave creatures, and the publisher made him remove it from the game because it was just too weird. Just
Oh
like
my
stuff
God.
like that. Like I don't know.
There was a couple missions in GTA that were almost cut. Like there was one where you like it's one of the Strangers and Freaks where it's the paparazzi guy, and
I like those missions.
you know that one where you got to sneak into the backyard and take a picture of the girl getting railed by
Yeah.
the pool.
I do remember that.
Yeah, that was almost cut from the game. They were like, you can't do that.
Do you know online there's a little town just like you can go to. There's like everybody's just naked.
Oh yeah. The
There's like a bunch of rednecks.
the
GTA 5.
Yeah, it's like the true alkalitis or something like that. But yeah, it's like this little village. Everybody's in their underwear and shit.
That's
Somebody's
weird.
just completely naked.
Yeah, it's so funny.
That is super weird.
There's actually an achievement if you're playing as Trevor. You pick up a random person and you drop them off there, like somebody whose car breaks down, and they're like, "Hey, I need a ride." You just completely ignore the yellow waypoint and just drop them off at that like cult. That's an achievement. It's like 5 games.
I heard about the cult,
Jesus.
but
Yeah.
I never like found it.
It's
Or,
pretty funny. There's also an achievement to go and get eaten by a shark.
Really?
Yeah, you just drive out into the middle of the ocean and then dive, and it's like one of the most terrifying things ever.
On
It's
one
like
of
5 gamers score.
on one of the previous episodes, I still like. I'm tempted to go back and look, but the Xenomorph Easter egg. That seems weird.
You'd have to start the game over again.
You could just like sometimes if you're.
Oh, you might be able to just replay the mission.
Oh, for sure.
In GTA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Xenomorph under the bridge.
Yeah, because there's a way. Because in order to get like the 70 gold medals, you have to be able to go back and replay missions. There's no
way.
Yeah, there's no way you.
But,
there's no way they would make you do a second playthrough on a 30+ hour game to get 70 gold medals. There's no way.
Right.
They would make a tool where you could just be like, oh, I want to replay that mission and get gold.
Do you know there's an Easter egg in Borderlands 2?
The Minecraft one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I didn't actually check them out yet.
It's pretty awesome.
Borderlands, I feel as a series is the most referential. Like they poke fun at like
Everything.
every aspect of the
Everything.
gaming industry.
It's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
There was in one of the missions there's a reference to the Ninja Turtles. We had to go down in the sewers and fight like these ninja rats.
I love when Claptrap makes fun of like dubstep.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
wop,
just like-
wop, 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 wop.
Yeah, that one did the Ninja Turtles and Blood Dragon. There was a side mission where you have to go kill the Ninja Turtles. But they're just turtles with like bandanas on. You're just killing defenseless turtles.
Man.
Well, Zach, I brought up Xenomorphs earlier because
Yes.
I wanted to ask you about
Alien Covenant.
Alien Covenant came out when?
Friday.
In theaters now.
Yep. I just saw it last night.
So it's like, all right. So tell me what you know about the movie Prometheus. Is that
Alright.
Alien
So
canon?
Yes. So that. Oh yeah, because they. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that makes.
I know it's the same director, but I.
Oh yeah, no, it's canon.
Okay, so Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, Alien Covenant. Is that the 6?
That's the 6th.
Okay.
So this takes place literally at not literally right after, but it goes Prometheus, then Covenant, then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa.
That's
so,
the order. So
Oh
Yeah,
man,
these are prequels.
These
yeah,
are
it's
prequels.
legit.
I did not know that.
yeah,
Prometheus was the start of it all.
yes.
See, I haven't seen
That's
Prometheus.
why people at first were like, "Oh, this movie is awful.
Mm.
This is a garbage movie," because they didn't realize that it set up the whole
Franchise.
series. Like, once you realize that it's a setup movie for a prequel,
Mm.
like that movie is so much better.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Speaking of directors, I don't know if you know this, but Zack Snyder stepped down from directing Justice League.
Really?
Yeah, he's not
I
directing
saw
anymore.
he was sitting out from something, but I didn't read the whole email.
Yeah, not to like bring it on a down note, but
The Zack
his
Snyderverse?
daughter died.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
20 years old, she committed suicide.
What?
Yeah. So
Jesus.
he's not going to be making movies for quite some time.
That's
Jeez.
rough.
But on a better note, I guess, for DC fans, Joss Whedon is going to get the director's
Okay.
chair now. He's the one that directed. He had a hand in making the Avengers.
Okay.
He
That'd be good.
directed Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So it should be interesting to see what he does with the movie.
I mean, they already released the trailer for Justice League, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the movie's pretty much done.
I think
Yeah.
he can easily hand it off, yeah. But
Yeah.
is Ridley Scott doing Alien
Yeah,
Covenant?
he did Alien
He did
Covenant.
Covenant?
He's still doing them.
Did Ridley Scott do Prometheus?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I fucking love
So
Ridley
the
Scott.
Covenant is good?
I mean, I liked it. The new Alien that they
It's like a
introduced,
halfling, right?
it's gonna give me freaking nightmares.
Really?
It's like a halfling.
Kind of.
Does it look
It-
like a xenomorph?
No, it's not really halfling. But, yeah, it's a slight variation and just white.
Well, yeah, because it's because they never showed in the original Alien movies. They never showed.
It's
After-
not. It's not the same as the xenomorphs.
It's
It's a different one.
so it's like a hybrid one.
Well, technically, a xenomorph is a hybrid,
Yeah,
regardless. But no, this thing's it's you know, like how the xenomorph is introduced by the facehuggers.
Yeah.
This thing's introduced a whole different way.
Oh, really?
Um,
I don't have to go see it.
yeah, but they explain like how it got to that planet and everything. But I'm trying to describe it without spoiling it.
How is Danny McBride in that movie?
Is he in that?
He was good.
He's in
Yeah,
Dude, I
'Cause
love Danny.
he's
McBride.
so funny. So like
He's great.
seeing him in a movie like that, I'm like nervous to see how he'll kind of like the similar kind of thing with like John C. Reilly and Kong.
Yeah.
Like there's such comedy-driven actors. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what
He's
they
a
do.
good serious actor though too. He did a good part.
That's like
Yeah,
when Will Ferrell does like a dark role. It's like super strange.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
weird to see. Like what was that movie he did? Everything Must Go.
Yeah, that one. That
It
was,
was a
good.
great movie
It
though.
was good, yeah.
It's a good movie.
What were we gonna say though about other comedians doing?
Oh yeah, it's just hard to take them serious. I guess is
Yeah.
is the lamest way to put it.
I
guess,
can't
but-
like Danny McBride has done nothing serious like. So that's why I'm curious. Like he
No, he did a good job. He did a
That's
good
funny.
job as being serious.
Does he die?
I'm not gonna spoil it.
Oh, damn. You know, it's funny. You were talking about GTA. Did you know that Danny McBride is the DJ for the Southern talk radio station?
I did
Yeah, I think we
that.
talked about
I
this.
did know.
Yeah.
Did you know that the guy who voices Trevor looks literally just like Trevor,
I didn't
and
know
he's
that.
in The Walking Dead, and he plays the
What?
same exact character?
Really?
Trevor from GTA is in The Walking Dead. I'll just put it
Yep.
out.
Ridley Scott directed Prometheus as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
It came out
I
in
fucking
2012.
love Ridley Scott movies.
Did you
They're
like-
all so
Did
good.
you like Prometheus?
Yeah, I liked it.
I need to see
Dude.
that and Covenant.
Not rewatch it and then let us know next week if you like it better, knowing what happened in Covenant. You know what I'm saying? Like rewatch it, and then tell us if you think it's better now, knowing what happens.
Okay.
In Alien Covenant.
Yeah,
So,
in
yeah.
Covenant and the
Okay, so to give you a time frame on Covenant, it takes place 10 years after Prometheus.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. But still before Alien 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Alien 1, they were already established
Yeah.
Right.
on that planet.
Yeah.
Although Alien 1 was in a mining ship out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. What was the name of it? The Nostromo?
Yeah.
The Nostromo was the ship that found it.
No, yeah, Nostromo was the ship that they found.
Oh, okay.
What was the?
The main like mining.
How's the mine?
We're signing like a bunch of fucking.
The alien
watch
fans
that.
are screaming at their fucking phones or
So
laptops.
E3's in like 2 weeks,
Yeah, you
2.5
roughly.
weeks.
You know, it's funny you were talking about Rockstar, but I don't think. Well, with Red Dead on the horizon, you'd think Rockstar would. They're obviously going to go with Sony with their fucking because when the PS4 came out, they had the exclusive bundle with GTA 5 and like all that nonsense. So Sony would likely have a trailer for Rockstar, but now that it's delayed until 20.
They're still gonna have something at E3 though.
Although I don't. Now that Sony has Call of Duty, I don't know if they're gonna make a huge push to push a Rockstar game. Like
Well, that's what I mean. Like I
Call
don't-
of Duty alone will sell consoles. People know that.
Yeah,
They got,
And,
they have Call of Duty for Advanced Warfare too.
Yeah, they have.
Or
They
Infinite
have,
Warfare.
they have
Yeah.
Call of Duty. They have everything Call of Duty now. They even have Black Ops 3.
that's what I mean.
Like-
They don't need a Rockstar trailer.
No, that's why I'm thinking
Maybe
Microsoft
Microsoft.
might take Rockstar under the wing
Ooh.
and announce
That'd
something
be
like
nice.
the next GTA or something. Like who knows?
Red Dead 1 was a May release, so Red Dead 2 could be another May release.
Could
May
be.
May
Yeah,
2018.
Yeah, and
I remember
GTA
go
was a
getting it
September.
Saturday after it came out.
GTA 5 was a September release.
I remember when I tried to go get Red Dead, I would try to return my old Xbox games, like my original Xbox,
Mhm.
but they wouldn't take them because they're too old.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't able to get it till that Saturday.
That's rough. I played Red Dead way too long after it came out.
No, I did too. I went through and beat it again once it was backwards compatible.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I still.
I didn't beat Undead, but I beat regular.
Still haven't beaten it.
The E3's
It's a long game. Rockstar games are long games.
Oh,
There's
they're
like a
intense.
dedication, man.
they're tense, man.
Like GTA 4 is one of the longest single player experiences I've ever had.
But yeah, E3 is like 2 weeks away. I feel like it's just like it's like the build up to where like you can't.
It's
you-
like-
all you can do is speculate because there no one. Usually there's a bunch of leaks before E3. There's
Nothing.
nothing. Just radio
There's nothing
silent.
this year.
I'm glad.
343 did announce though that they're not announcing a Halo 6. So
Yeah.
I don't know what they.
Halo takes a while. They
I
usually
don't know
take their
what
time.
they have in
Well, Halo 5
mind.
is still going pretty strong.
Because I think what 343 needs to do is they need to separate themselves from Halo. I know it sounds weird, but they need
Take a
to
break.
branch out and make a game that puts them.
Well, they
Indie.
helped to make Halo Wars 2, which is kind of a different thing, but it
Yeah,
still has
It's still
the-
related to Halo universe.
Yeah.
Though. Which I mean, the more I think about it and explain it, the more 343 Studios would just be a Halo centered studio.
You know why they're doing that though?
Why?
Because they don't want to compete with Destiny 2. Because most of their old guys are working on Destiny 2. Because
That's
Bungie versus 343 is a pretty, intense,
heated.
heated
Fucking
thing.
heated. It was like Bungie and Activision back in the day.
Exactly.
But no, so
Bungie's just
you
making
brought up
fights.
Destiny 2. That brought up an interesting point. I read an article on Kotaku that the PS4 can't run Destiny 2 at 60 frames a second.
Really?
It can't do it.
Was it like
The
maybe-
PS4 Pro can't run Destiny 2 at 60 frames a second.
Cannot?
Cannot run 60 frames.
It's
Wow.
weird.
It has to run 30, otherwise the game crashes.
Jesus.
Which surprises me. It leads me to believe that like, are developers and publishers, are they getting too ahead of themselves with developing games and
I mean,
with
can
the way
Xbox handle
hardware
it?
is going? I don't know.
Who knows?
There's something
Well,
about play. Like that's the thing is like developers, are they preparing for the next thing already when this one hasn't even aged yet? You know what I mean? Because it seems
Possibly.
like if you make a game and everybody's anticipating it and it looks fantastic, Destiny 2 looks awesome.
yeah.
Like you would think that they would make it so it would run absolutely perfect on the current gen consoles.
Is-
'Cause everybody's looking
Is
forward to
Destiny
it.
2 on a PS4 still? Can you? Well, I know the PS4 Pro supports 4K. Can you still play Destiny 2 in 4K at 30 or?
I think that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. 4K at 30, but the game is supposed to be running 60.
Yeah,
is what it
that
was.
sounds weird.
So,
I mean, maybe they could patch something later that would help, but that sucks if it's gonna launch. Like,
yeah, it's gonna launch at 30 frames when you know the competition is gonna come out with 60 frames a second in 4K.
I mean, what competition? Like, there's no like besides Call of Duty. What other marquee first person shooters are coming out this year?
Nothing.
So,
Unless EA has
And
something
Activision-
on their sleeve.
or Activision
Or
is
no.
bound to Sony, and
I
they
mean,
have
there's
both.
Battlefront
yeah,
2.
it's technically Battlefront, but you can switch between first and third with that.
But like yeah, like you
There's
said, the marquee first person. So like
I mean, actually,
Nothing, dude.
Battlefront, they're actually doing it right this time.
Yeah, like unless EA and DICE have something up their sleeve that they're not telling anybody. Because like you said, there's nothing being leaked. They're being really hush-hush about the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they're doing that. So, like, people actually have something to look forward to. Like, what's going to happen.
It creates content. Is what it does, is why they're doing it.
Sony has all those FPSs locked up. Sony has a deal with EA for Battlefront 2. They have a deal with Activision for Destiny 2. And they have a deal with Activision for Call of Duty.
It's crazy.
Like, what does Microsoft have in terms of, like, good shooters this year?
Man, when did Gears 4 come out?
That was last September.
Roughly around, yeah.
Last October.
But that's third.
That
That's like third. That's a whole
third
different
person,
thing.
yeah. It's over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking as far as like marquee games go.
In general, yeah.
Marquee
like-
action games.
Yeah, like Gears of War obviously is at the top of the list for people on Xbox. It's like it's like when you think of a franchise that resembles a console, like PlayStation, for instance, you have like Uncharted, you have like Ratchet and Clank.
Now they have Horizon.
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
Like Sony is fucking God of War.
God of War.
Speaking of
When
that-
you think of Xbox, you think of like Halo.
Yep.
Gears of War. Forza.
Recore.
With some Star Wars.
Actually,
and it's Star Wars.
do you guys know that Scale Down game?
Yeah.
That got canceled.
Yeah, that guy. That's what I mean.
But no, wait, they're thinking about bringing it back because
Yeah.
they're lacking in so many exclusive games.
Oh, man, I don't know if they should do that.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
interested to see it.
something else got canceled too besides Scale Down. I can't think of what it
The
is.
Fable one.
Yeah, Fable Legends. They still have Sea of Thieves though.
They still.
You
Sea of
guys
Thieves.
remember
I really want to play that.
Ace Combat? It was like a
I remember
it
Ace
was like a
Combat.
fighter jet simulator.
Yeah, it
No.
was like
They're coming out with Ace Combat 7.
there's 7 of those games.
7.
Jesus Christ!
I think it was 7. Yeah, it was in Game Informer. It was like it's the 7th one, and I guess it's coming out in the fall, from what people say.
It's weird.
It's weird. You know they're gonna come out with another Forza.
Yeah, Microsoft will
Like
we mentioned Scorpio like multiple times on this show. Project Scorpio is Xbox's code name for their next console.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like a Xbox that competes with the PS4 Pro, because it's still gonna have to run the same games. But I feel like they're gonna just drop some fucking bombs on stage, like
You think
along
so?
with the console reveal, the console specs. They're just gonna show everything, all the games. That's why it's so like contentious, like leading up to E3 now. We're
That's
just
good.
like it's just all speculation and just like everyone's just like
what do you think Bethesda's gonna pull out?
it's weird.
I don't know.
What's weird because E3 or EA's conference is on a Saturday now.
That's weird.
Yeah, Saturday night. Bethesda will be Sunday night.
I can't believe Bethesda went from being this small little indie developer that developed Morrowind
To having their own stage
to
show.
having their own press conference and stuff at E3. It blows my mind.
But that is a good question. Do you think they'll show an Elder Scrolls trailer?
I think they're going to
Possibly.
announce an Elder Scrolls game.
I mean, they just released Morrowind for Elder Scrolls Online recently.
And I'm begging the video
That'd be
game
amazing.
gods that it's not Skyrim 2 and they actually go and make Elder Scrolls 6. I'm
I
like,
could see that.
Yeah.
because
yeah.
like
They
that
wouldn't
was
do
a
that.
rumor for a while that they were
They
going to do
wouldn't
like
do
a
Skyrim
second
2.
Skyrim. They were going to extend the Skyrim like storyline.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, you need to
No.
go somewhere else in Tamriel.
I mean, that's what
Need
they've done
to-
with they've done with that 5 games.
You need
They
to
can't
go.
do that.
You need to go somewhere else with Tamriel. And fucking who knows? Black Marsh maybe
Even I feel like
that's
Bethesda.
what the Argonia.
or
Yes.
Valenwood would be sweet.
Valen. Remember Brad?
Oh yeah, Brad's dead.
Brad is fucking dead. Anyway, I just think Bethesda has to get rid of their formula because Fallout 4 was like the last straw with like the jankiness and like the fucking
I didn't even beat that.
the
I
road.
feel like
I feel
they
about
should
that.
make a true fantasy medieval style RPG. No heads up display. No heads up display. You have to use a compass
Oh God.
and everything. Granted, like make it a little more streamlined. Like if you die, you don't lose your fucking compass.
All right,
If you
hear
can
me
keep
out.
your compass, For God's sakes, like I could picture people just dying and losing their compass, and it'd be like, well, game over. Go trade it in. I'm not gonna play this anymore because I'm never gonna find another
You have
compass.
to be realistic with it.
Hear me out. You have to download the companion app with the next Elder Scrolls. And all it is a compass, and you have to turn the phone while you're playing to figure out where you're going.
Yeah. Do you think it's still gonna be a thing?
Companion apps?
Yeah.
A lot of people
Fallout
like
4 was the only one that really pulled it
exactly.
off.
Exactly.
I know
what I was
Star Wars
gonna say.
Battlefront had one.
Fallout 4's was awesome.
That's what I was going to say. The
It was
Pit Boy
so
app
good.
was cool.
It was so good.
That was the last one that I can remember. That
Like you didn't have to pause the game or anything. You just go to the map on your phone and fast travel, and it was just so easy.
Well, that was cool.
But I never even beat Fallout 4.
No.
I wasn't a huge fan.
I beat it twice
Wasn't a
and
huge
all
fan
the
of it.
DLC. I'm just a sucker for that universe. I'm a sucker for post-apocalyptic, like all hope is lost. Like it's just everyone for themselves. That's why I love The Walking Dead so much. In fact, I'm playing through the newest season of Walking Dead, the Telltale series,
Yeah,
How was
Frontier.
that?
New Frontier. It's really good. I'm actually making my girlfriend play through it, and I'm watching her. It's pretty cool.
You're really getting her into games, aren't you?
You know what's funny? She was completely against games, and then I just, I'm like, here, try this thing. It's like remote control cars, but it's soccer. And then since then, obviously I'm talking about Rocket League.
It's a nightmare. I can't.
So you're gonna get,
Rocket League.
Maybe
is
maybe it's because I jumped right in and I was like, hey, let's play co-op campaign in Gears 4.
No, that is not good. If you want to get your girlfriend into games, you got to start with something simple. But yeah, we played through the Resident Evils together, and we can hold our own in Rocket League split screen. But
so you're gonna get her an Xbox for Christmas?
no, oh my God, no. She's not that.
We'll never
intense,
see
but-
each other.
Exactly. I mean, but it doesn't leave me a lot of games to play for myself. I'm still trying to get through the stupid BioShock collection.
Yeah, I got to throw out a reinstall 2 because I had 1 on there, but I couldn't install 2 for some reason.
They're it's weird how they do that because they're all separate. But I'm working. I beat 1 and 2. Now I'm doing the Minerva's Den.
Okay, the DLC.
Yeah, I heard that's really good.
Yeah. And then they've got Infinite and DLC for that.
Right.
Yeah. I was sort of, when I first played Bioshock, I was a little disappointed on how easy I beat Adam. I beat him one go easy.
Adam.
Yeah. Or not Adam, Atlas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm talking
No,
about-
you know what's funny? I played that on the second hardest difficulty, and I
Yeah, me
still
I beat him
really
first time.
By the time I'm telling you, with those
Oh.
games, it's like you get all the skill tree filled out, and then you're just indestructible.
Did you see the, did you do the museum for Bioshock 1?
Yes, I did.
Did you see, the Big Daddy concepts?
There's some weird
There were,
art
I
and
wanted-
stuff that wasn't in the game.
I would have loved to fight, the double maul one. That one was pretty
Oh, I'm
cool.
sure you would have, because it's exactly like the character that you whooped my ass with in Killer Instinct.
Ha!
Yes.
Oh, you know what? What's his name? Aganos.
Yeah, I guess.
That's it.
Yeah,
You remember, you were like, oh no, the weird Gollum guy.
the weird golem guy.
And I was like,
Probably the second time I ever played him.
Killer Instinct is. They got way too out of hand with that, but. You've been playing Injustice 2,
I beat that yesterday.
another fighting game. You beat
You
the
beat-
story
you
mode?
beat the story
Yeah, I beat
mode?
the story mode. I almost beat it in one
shit.
day, but I just stopped.
You're playing all these games. Every time I see you on, you're playing XCOM 2, and then
Yeah, I got back into that.
is the Injustice story mode
It's good.
super short? or-
You get there's 12 chapters.
Yeah.
So each chapter you play as this character, but you do 4 fights each chapter.
so each chapter has essentially 4 acts,
Yeah.
or whatever it's called.
But the cool thing they added with this one is that they didn't do you have to press a certain button at each moment. They got rid of that, like they did in the last campaign. But depending on the fight, you can choose who you want to be between 2 characters in certain missions.
That's pretty cool.
Just one chapter, you can choose either Black Canary or Green Arrow to play as.
Black Canary, obviously, right?
No, I chose more Green Arrow.
Ooh, Black Canary's OP though.
I like playing as Green Arrow.
But you like it though?
Yeah, I like it.
I might not get
Um,
it.
I heard though
Blue
that
Beetle's a cool one to play as.
Nice.
I heard that NetherRealm really stepped their shit up though. This one flows
Oh,
so good compared to MKX.
Yeah.
It's
It flows
unbelievable.
but it's so beautiful too.
And people say that this game
Earthquake.
bump my knee into the table. People said that this game is gonna set the bar. It's gonna set the bar for fighting games to come after it.
Because Street Fighter V was shit.
Street Fighter V, it's the same thing.
and nothing's compared since. Like Killer Instinct hasn't. Like they've been updating it, but
Like everybody knows the best Street Fighter was Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That was the best Street Fighter.
and Evo's coming up. If you don't know what Evo is, it's like the big tournament in Vegas where every fighting game is showcased, and Street Fighter is always the main one because.
Well, that's you want to know what's
fucking
funny about that actually? Street Fighter is being televised on TBS.
Yeah,
Really?
Street
They
Fighter
showed-
5 Invitational, yeah.
they showed on ESPN 2 as well.
It's awesome. I love the fact that like games now are starting to get into the limelight as far as like competitive sports
Yeah,
because people don't realize that people like Halo, the Halo Championship Series was like 2 weekends ago, I think, maybe this past weekend.
Yeah.
Team Envious upset Optic Gaming. Well, they really upset, reclaimed their throne or whatever.
you're like
Yeah.
speaking a different language.
But no, it's like people don't understand. Like, oh, they're like, oh wow, you get paid to play video games. Wow, it must be nice to not have a job and all this bullshit. It's like they don't understand that these people put thousands of hours
Oh,
into,
yeah,
this
it's
game,
ridiculous.
into these games to get good at these games.
Yeah.
Like people play Halo 5 to get in the Halo Championship Series literally 60 hours a week, 52 weeks a year.
Yeah.
Like
You hear the stories about like 15, 16-year-old kids who just get good at Dota. Like I remember some stories, some kid from like the Middle East just played Dota all the time, got into the international, won like X million dollars, and then now he got good at Dota, and now he doesn't have to work a day in his life. It's just fucking crazy.
makes me so mad.
It
I'm
does.
working
But
40 hours a week.
it's
Busting my ass.
it's amazing. Like
No, it really is though.
it's
Like,
amazing and terrible at the same time.
do you think that this though is going to cause kids to just be good at video games? Like all these professional gamers
Oh, yeah.
are obviously going to pass genes down and muscle memories and learned tactics and stuff down through them, and then kids are just going to be born able to play video games. Like it's going to be a
It's gonna be the same
thing.
thing as sport, like what sports are.
Yeah, like obviously somebody who's a Hall of Fame football player, their kid is good at football. It's just like a thing. Same with basketball players, same with all that.
Yeah.
It's just
It's gonna be the same thing.
it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool to see in the next 5 years
How technology is evolved.
where like Major League Gaming goes and esports goes. I'm excited to see it.
And self-driving cars.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about Evo though? One of the main games they still play at Evo is fucking Smash Bros. Melee,
Really?
and that came out in like 2003 or something.
2004, 2000, yeah.
There have
way
been
back.
like 3
It's
It's
over a
sports.
decade
Yeah.
old. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah. Well, you can't be the classic.
I know, but still, like, come on.
I'm not good at Melee. I'll put that right out there. I'm not good at
I
Melee.
love Melee.
My
I'm
brother-
really good at the new one, and I'm really good at the Nintendo 64 one.
My brother wants me to challenge his girlfriend because apparently she's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Is that
Melee?
Melee? Zach, you just need to kick her ass.
Who
Just-
did,
Oh,
who did you main in Injustice 2?
still Aquaman.
Aquaman?
Yeah, but I want to give Swamp Thing a try, and I want actually from playing Blue Beetle in the campaign, I want to give him a try. He seems pretty cool.
Speaking of DC, and you brought up the Zack Snyder thing earlier, I really enjoyed Batman vs Superman. And granted, I watched the director's cut.
I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Which was better. It was a better version
It
of the
added
movie.
certain scenes, certain little things that made the movie better, and I really liked it. And yeah, I don't know, that whole the Injustice movie I'm worried about, and just the Wonder Woman movie I'm worried about. and
You
like,
mean Justice League?
Justice League? Yeah. What did I say? The Injustice movie.
movie.
Oh, imagine.
I read the
No.
I read the comics for Injustice.
Yeah.
They actually
They're great comics.
they are great comics.
It's an awesome comic book. It's almost as good as Civil War for
Yeah.
Marvel. The
Yeah.
Civil War comics for Marvel are just unbelievable.
That's what I'm saying. I want DC and Marvel to be this warring thing when it comes to movies, but just DC doesn't. Especially now with this
Although
Zack Snyder.
this new director coming up, I mean, he did have a helping hand in making the first Avengers movie, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe
Yeah, the way. Sorry.
maybe he'll take him in the right direction.
Maybe.
They need to go. I think in order to make them as popular as Marvel, they need to go a different route than Marvel. They need to not do the same thing.
Yeah. If they go like DC has much better animated movies than they do like live action, except the Killing Joke. That one was had a lot of problems.
Isn't that when like Joker like gets all like intense?
And yeah, like
Or doesn't he like kill people?
He kills. Yeah, he. I didn't see the movie, but I read the comic. But it's not really that's the problem. But the main problem that like everybody has is like pretty much he has sex with Batgirl
Gross.
when really he's supposed to be more of like a father figure to her.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Speaking of Batman, me and T have been watching this show called Gotham.
That's a good show.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with
New
it.
season's come out soon.
No, we're watching the new season now.
When it
On
comes
TV.
when it comes to
I watch it when it's on
TV,
Netflix.
when it comes to TV series, is it Marvel or DC?
Oh, that reminds me actually.
When it comes to TV series,
Because Marvel has
Maybe.
like that, like Agents of Shield and like weird
Yeah.
shows like that.
although those are all canon technically.
Yeah,
They have the Netflix series, which is like Jessica Jones and
Yeah.
Nick Fury.
Daredevil's good. I haven't watched Luke Cage or Jessica
Luke
Jones.
Cage, yeah.
The only DC series I watch is Gotham. I heard Green Arrow was really good.
Arrow's good.
I heard Flash was okay.
What about Smallville?
That's pretty good.
You ever watch that? I didn't either.
Is that still canon? Or?
Gotham,
Probably
I don't know.
Nothing's really.
Gotham is cool in a way that it tells a different side to the whole Batman story.
Yeah.
It shows like how the villains came to be, and like how Batman came to be, and it's just really cool. Like it's an origin story before the origin stories.
I wonder what Penguin looks like when he's young.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Does he look like all mutated?
No.
No,
Not
he's
yet.
got a limp and stuff, but
That's about it. But funny thing is that there's a cameo in the Gotham show, like when the Penguin was in the Batman movie, like years and years ago. The father
that was the Michael Keaton Batman, right?
Yeah, I think so. The father who was Penguin's
No.
father who threw him off.
Was that Val Kilmer?
I don't know.
Who was the Batman with the Penguin? Danny DeVito played the Penguin.
Yeah, DeVito played the Penguin. But Penguin's father in that movie played Penguin's father in the Gotham TV show.
No shit.
Yeah,
Paul Rubens?
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That is Paul Rubens, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played
That's
Penguin's
Pee Wee
father.
Herman.
No, not him.
Okay.
Someone else. But
Did Paul Rubens play Pee Wee Herman? Wow. Sound like idiots. I hate it.
but
I'm trying to.
but no, yeah, he played his father in the TV show too.
That's awesome.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, it was Michael
Oh, yeah.
Keaton. It was the Michael Keaton Batman.
Okay, but speaking back to the Marvel show, when I went for that thing for work, that the makeup artist who did the prosthetic for that guy, he's worked on the Marvel TV shows.
No way, really?
Yeah, he works on those. He worked on what's that show? Blacklist. Is that the show?
That's a. Yeah, I think so.
I think it's Blacklist.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he worked on that.
Really?
He
No
worked on a
shit.
whole bunch of like
Cool.
shows like that. It's pretty cool. He did a good job on that prosthetic.
I'll tell you the direction that DC needs to go
Okay.
if they're going to compete with Marvel.
I was just gonna say that it's so like quiet and somber. It feels like we just had like a death in the family. Brad, if you're listening to this, we love you and we miss you, and whatever you're doing, burying dead bodies and fucking just like I don't know, doing some illegal shit.
Getting glitter in your hair. We
Yeah.
respect you.
Yeah.
Those who haven't met Brad, he's,
No, but
Don't worry, the cat won't replace you yet.
in order for DC to compete with Marvel,
It's like gave
they
back
need
the
to.
word.
Christopher Nolan needs to direct every DC.
Then it would just
Hands
be
down.
like all depressing. People
That's
would-
that's
people would
that's
fuck
the route
around
they
and
need to
smash
go
it.
because Marvel's going
DC
super actiony and like
No, I
yeah explosions
I mean,
and like
DC is dark enough.
Yeah, but
DC
yeah.
needs to get dark and fucking.
No, that's the
I'm
problem,
talking
though.
like every movie should be rated R.
Maybe not rated R.
Rated R. Every movie.
All right, maybe not rated R, but DC is like even their comics are notorious for being dark. Like their animated movies, I mean, not their comics. And part of their comics too. But no, yeah, like the animated movies. I remember. What was it? I think it's the Atlantis one, or no, the Flashback Paradox. Like all the heroes just die. At some point, they're all just like fighting each other because of what the Flash did.
Fucking Flash.
Fucking everything on.
You ever watched the Flash TV show?
No, kind of.
Yeah. I watched it.
Mhm.
It was alright.
What shows
Oh,
are? What,
Did you hear who they casted as Venom?
Yeah.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
What? No?
that sounds weird.
Sounds weird.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I think it'll be good.
Better than the
He's
last
gonna be
one.
the Venom in the next Spider-Man.
No.
Is that
It's
Homecoming?
a spin-off.
It's just Venom,
Just Venom. Sony's Venom.
but Spider-Man is gonna make a.
The next Spider-Man is Spider-Man Homecoming, right?
Yeah, the next Spider-Man's not
if
that
it's
Spider-Man.
Sony Venom,
It's Sony Venom.
then it's Tobey Maguire. No,
No,
Brandon's
Toby.
gonna be so happy.
no.
No.
It won't be Tobey Maguire.
But it will be
The
like
Andrew,
Tobey Maguire
Andrew Garfield ones were Sony.
But no, they already did Venom with Tobey Maguire. They can't do Tom Hardy.
Oh, yeah, because that was Topher Grace.
Yeah.
That '70s show.
Oh my god.
And everybody knows how that one went.
Not good.
Not good.
That was with
No, he
Tobey
can't
Maguire's whole emo phase. That was pretty fun.
That was just
That was dumb.
awful.
That was weird. That was
They
that,
tried to
that
do
was
too many
that was.
Yeah, but what were you gonna say before I interrupted you?
I was gonna ask what shows you've been watching besides The Young and Reckless.
The 100.
The 100.
The 100. Gotham. As the World Turns. We're watching a lot of As the World Turns.
You ever watch?
favorite soap opera?
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, I've been watching Gotham, the 100. We were gonna watch Prison Break, but we kind of just fell off. It was kind of just the same
fell off
shit
100.
over and over.
Yeah, I tried to watch Prison Break like from the
It was the
beginning.
same
and it was
stuff.
like
I've been watching Zoo.
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 Yeah.
Hashtag Zoo.
What's that about?
It's about where
Is it with Matt Damon and he buys
no,
he
not
buys
that kind of Zoo.
I'm gonna buy
I was like,
What is that?
no, like all the animals around the world are starting to go crazy.
Is it like Tokyo Jungle?
For those listening, I just smacked Corey with my hat. All animals are starting to act really weird, like not acting like how they're supposed to, like
Like
instinctually.
almost rabid.
Not even that. No, actually, not even that at all. Like packs of lions are formed just males, when usually lions only have one, maybe two at most males.
Huh.
Like dogs are leading people into alleyways and killing them.
What channel is this on?
First two are on Netflix. CBS usually has it.
CBS.
Yeah. So their third season's starting up late next month, which I can't wait for.
America's Most Watched Network. Network.
But the whole thing is like this guy is trying to tell people what's happening and trying to find a cure to stop it before the government just tries to wipe everything out.
You ever been to a zoo?
Yeah.
You ever been to the Bronx Zoo?
Yeah, that's the one I've been to.
I
No,
hate
I've been to
going-
one in
I hate going to
Bronx
zoos.
and Rhode
Dude,
Island.
zoos are cool. What's your favorite animal?
That's a good question.
Cats?
I never really thought of that. No.
My favorite animal is a bison. Sorry, I
Bison?
think they will.
Huh.
Yeah, bison.
I think I remember that. I remember you telling me that. But I remember when I went to the Bronx Zoo, the first thing we saw were the bison.
Yeah?
And what's cool is that one of them had a bag stuck on its horn, and all the other bison were chasing it around the paddock. And then these couple bison were playing around with a goose. This is why I wanted the window closed.
Sorry. People
My favorite animal. Probably have to
Lemur?
say. Probably have to say
Lemur.
Tasmanian devil. Probably.
Have you ever seen one?
Yeah. Seen
Yeah.
one at a zoo.
Nice.
Yeah. Even though I hate zoos.
You hate zoos because you think the animals are gonna get out of their cage and
No, I
eat
hate zoos because I think the animals are treated like shit.
Well, that's it.
That's why I hate
Makes sense.
zoos.
I'd probably say
Nope, I lied. Silverback gorilla. That's my favorite animal.
okay.
100%. They're the coolest thing I've ever seen.
silverback gorillas.
Just they're like, they stand like 7 feet tall. And
They're
they
like
weigh,
monsters.
they weigh like a half of ton, and they're like,
So Gorilla Grodd, if he was an actual animal.
no.
Isn't he a silverback or what is he?
Yeah, he's a silverback.
But I'd probably say a crocodile for me.
Why is that? Is it because it's the closest thing you came to a dinosaur?
One of the reasons. But also them. I don't know if this is I heard a while ago. Crocodiles and lobsters are biologically immortal.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Are lobsters a giant insect?
Yeah,
Like,
essentially.
there's, like,
They're
your
water
crustaceans.
bug.
They're
They're
water
water
bug.
bug.
But
Water bugs.
as long as the food source in the area can sustain them and like grows,
Yeah, because they don't
they
migrate.
can keep growing.
So
Unless they're either the food source is scarce or they're killed. They can just keep growing.
That's crazy.
That's why you see like ginormous crocodiles.
ginormous water bugs.
Big old water bugs.
You know what's gross? A friend of mine told me this story. She was riding public transit to go up to school. She sits down on the bus, and she's behind this like older man. In the seat in front of her, he's like, pushing 80, like mid-70s. He must have walked through a spider web because a metric shit ton of baby spiders were weaving web in his hair. He had like long hair around the side of his head, and there were little baby spiders like crawling in his hair.
He didn't notice?
No, and she was like, I didn't know what to do, and so she just got off at her stop and didn't say anything, and she felt like she should have like been like.
There's spiders crawling in your hair.
I was like, you should have.
Gross, dude.
I told her, I was like, you should have nonchalantly like been like, hey, by the way, you should check your hair, and then just walked on the bus, and then like watched the bus as it swerves off the road, and just like fucking.
I would have just lit my friend's hair on fire. I would have just held the lighter up to it and just burned her hair
Oh
off.
my god.
Do you know there's some countries there's like whole fields just covered with spider webs? Like every bush, every piece of grass just covered with a layer of spider web.
What is the biggest spider in the world?
It has to be some tarantula.
But
The-
yeah, it's
the-
like a bird eater spider.
The
Yeah, something
Goliath
like that.
bird eater?
Yeah, it's like as big as a dinner plate.
Do you?
That's fucking nasty.
There's actually a burrowing spider that keeps frogs as pets. In a way, what they do, it's like one of those codependent
Is
things.
it like a sex slave thing?
No. What it is that the frog keeps other insects from coming into the nest and eating the eggs, and while the spider protects the frog from predators,
Ugh.
and the frog also gets a snack.
That sounds so weird.
Yeah.
That's like those trapdoor spiders. Like,
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Would you rather come across a spider or a snake? Like a big snake?
Snake.
Yeah.
Well, after what they found in the news a while ago, I don't know.
Neither. Is
Neither?
that an option? Fuck that.
You guys heard that story about the snake who eat a person?
Ugh.
No, I'm sure it happens all the time though.
Yeah, they cut it open. There's a whole full-grown.
Oh
person
my
in there.
god.
That's fucked up, man.
Wow. Bringing it down on the Pixel Force podcast, Mr. Zach
Bring it
Redford.
down. There's no way to go but up.
Yes.
Oh.
Points for hitting the low point.
Hashtag we miss Brad.
Hashtag fuck Brad.
Hashtag drunk Brad, mad Brad.
What are you referencing in the idea wall? The only ones we haven't talked about?
Yeah, I mean, why not? You mentioned Sad Arcades. What is it?
Oh yeah, I was in Lake George over the weekend, and they're like, oh, we have these classic arcades. Let's fucking like get in here and spend your tokens, and like all they have are like literally there's a Flappy Bird arcade game, and I'm just like, where's like the good shit? Where's fucking Centipede and fucking like the like Star Trek game and like
Pac-Man?
exactly? It's all just like
Fucking Mortal Kombat 2.
yeah, exactly. It's
Soul
like
Calibur?
it's all just like fucking mobile games turned into arcade games.
Pretty much.
Like there's fucking like an Angry Birds arcade game, like full arcade cabinets of just shitty games. And I was really
There's a
sad.
good portion of those at Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
Like Fruit Ninja.
Oh my god, it's so sad.
We should open up our own arcade.
We should.
Um,
The first game we put in,
Mortal Kombat 2.
and Space Harrier.
Do you want to know how much a Mortal Kombat 2 arcade machine goes for?
Probably
$2,000?
$600.
800.
Oh, wow.
Which isn't as bad as I thought, actually.
No.
Missile Command.
Missile Command.
That's what I want. Missile Command.
I want Missile Command. I want Mortal Kombat 2. I want Ms. Pac-Man. Ms. Pac-Man.
Ms. Pac-Man.
Okay.
I
I remember we
want...
played that at Willard.
Yeah.
I want.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's a lot of like the light gun games where you.
Yeah.
If we're gonna put a light gun in, it's gonna be the first Time Crisis.
Yes, fucking any Time Crisis.
And if
Oh,
we
yeah.
put the racing ones in, it's gonna be that Fast and the Furious one.
All right. Racing wheels and light guns for sure. I don't know about Fast and the Furious.
No, it's like the Fast and Furious.
What about
racing.
Cruising USA?
Oh, Cruising USA is a good one too.
Cruising USA, yeah. Time Crisis is good. Did you ever play House of the Dead?
Oh, those
Yeah,
are good.
that was a good one.
Those
I
are pretty
love
cool.
those
Really
games.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, what was it?
I used to play those all the time.
Time Crisis, you like hit the pedal and you could like duck behind
Yeah,
cover.
Yep.
And you
Felt
can
like
pop
such
up,
a-
shoot off the screen to reload.
You felt
So
like,
you're like, bah, 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 off screen. Bah, 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 bah.
yeah,
Cover,
you
cover.
felt like such a badass. For those watching the video,
You looked
version-
like a fucking idiot.
you just look like an idiot doing that,
Doesn't matter. I was playing Time Crisis in my head.
dude. You
We
should.
both look like idiots. How about that?
We should just get Time Crisis 1 for fucking. There
We
was
should
a
just
time.
put it in our $200 million studio.
I remember I had a Time Crisis like
You have
shitty
the space out
knockoff.
back.
I had a shitty knockoff Time Crisis on the Wii.
Jeez.
that was terrible.
Oh, Wii U got a game today.
Oh yeah.
The Race to the Last Wii U game.
A game was released for the Wii U and no other console today.
Really?
It was only released on the Wii U, and it was Darksiders, the first one,
Oh God.
the War Mastered edition. So, which means it's not even actually Darksiders; it's a port of Darksiders,
Darksiders-
to the Wii U.
Darksiders 1 just a port or Darksiders 1 remastered?
It might be Darksiders 1 remastered.
Could do we even handle that?
Who knows? Probably
Darksiders 1 is what? Just like an action
not. Yeah, it's a beat 'em up.
action.
beat 'em up.
It's like a god. It's like a God of War clone.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
Different mythology, but yes.
Did you ever play it?
I beat it.
No.
The only beat 'em up games I really played were the God of War games.
Yeah, I beat Darksiders 1 and 2, and I can't wait for 3.
The Race to the Last Wii and Wii U game continues. They're still making the Just Dance games for Wii,
I'm sorry,
like OG Wii. I know.
but no, the company that developed it was THQ Nordic.
Yeah, they're still
Yep.
a thing.
I think they're gonna try to revitalize, I guess, rekindle the flame. THQ, which would be
That's gonna be
awesome
hard.
because I could use another MX versus ATV game.
I could use
Those are
another good WWE game.
Oh yeah,
Because the 2K WWE games are fucking trash. They're so
they're pretty
bad.
buggy. They're pretty buggy.
They're so bad. They're like, I don't know. I mean, THQ Nordic is just like, it's just the name THQ. They're not really like,
No, they're not THQ.
like THQ is still not really a thing, but
But it'd be cool to see THQ maybe they just drop the Nordic and just come back to THQ. That'd be cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was THQ Destroy All Humans? You ever play
I
that?
remember that game. I remember watching it at your house.
Dude.
There were a
Awesome.
lot of spin-offs of that and sequels.
Really?
Yeah, on the PSP.
What was the one
vice
that-
versa.
We played at your house.
That was Big Fat Willie or whatever.
Yeah.
It's something.
I still remember, how many sentences does it take to make an array? I don't know, but this better freaking be it.
Yeah, I
I'm
forgot.
freaking it.
What is the name? I forgot the main character's name, but it was
I don't know, but
good.
that was fun.
Let me find out.
Those are pretty good self-referential games. Which we were talking about Borderlands. Was that on air or off air?
When?
When we were talking about the Borderlands jokes?
It's probably off air.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Sorry
Borderlands.
for bringing this back up.
Borderlands is super self-referential and like makes fun of the gaming industry as a whole. And
Yeah.
I think Destroy All Humans did a great job of that too.
Oh, one problem I have with Aquaman for Injustice 2.
Oh God.
No, it's all the stupid freaking jokes he makes. All
Really?
the one-liners.
Is he like
It's not the jokes, but it's like every time you know, like when you get someone's first health bar down, the guy makes a comment.
Yeah.
It's
He's
all
like,
this
oh,
stupid.
too easy.
No, it's like stick a fork in him, he's done.
Oh my.
I'm just like, are
God.
you kidding me?
That is
Are
cringe.
you kidding?
That
me?
So with all this R&D, with all this R&D that went into Injustice 2, and making
They
it
got
look
the
absolutely
stupid. No, none of the other characters have the stupid lines. It's freaking Aquaman.
That's because he's Aquaman. He's a
Aquaman does suck, dude. in everything Aquaman's ever in, Aquaman's like the worst.
He's a fucking.
He's like the worst hero in the Justice League.
I can still kick butt as him.
I want them to make a Teen Titans movie.
Teen Titans. Isn't one of the
Well,
Teen
they made an
Titans in
anime.
Injustice too?
Yeah, two of them.
Cyborg,
Cyborg
and
and
Starfire.
Robin.
Hmm.
Starfire's in, but not in the campaign.
Not the campaign.
Yeah.
But she's in it.
Yeah.
So
Remember-
that's 3 out of 5.
Remember in
Well, Raven was in the first one. She can't be it, so she wasn't in it. Beast Boy, if you go by the comics, can't be in it. So
in Batman vs Superman, they had like the Aquaman and like Justice League cameos.
What is that?
oh wow, it's a big ant.
Squish it.
It's fucking-
Get him.
Squish it.
I'm trying to.
Here, here's a
crush it,
napkin.
Corey.
Squish it.
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
All right. I had a big piece of
He
food.
was carrying a crumb of fucking pizza or whatever.
Well, you're the one that eat pizza in here and dropped crumbs.
Sorry. I was gonna say, remember when they made the Justice League cameos in Batman vs Superman? How like excited? At least I got
They
excited.
made
Yeah.
the only thing I don't really like is the fact that the cyborg that's in Injustice 2 looks just like the cyborg from Justice League.
Mhm.
They're like almost identical, and it's like you're trying to make it canon, but it's not going to be canon, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Justice.
There's no way they can make that canon.
No.
Too much has gone on between two
Is it?
stories.
Isn't Teen Titans like an older show? Sorry, I brought
Yeah,
it back
it was
to
around when
Teen
I was a
Titans.
Good
Yeah.
show, man.
Yeah, it was a good show. Well, yeah, Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go.
Was
Teen
it?
Titans.
What's his name? Shredder, right?
Yeah.
What's
You
his
mean
name?
Slade?
Slade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he end up being Deathstroke?
Yeah, he is Deathstroke.
That's Deathstroke, right?
Yeah, Slade is his actual name.
Fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
Do you know Ron Perlman voiced him in the Teen Titans TV show?
I believe it. They got a lot of good voice talent for that show.
Just to give a good perspective on how
Cyborg.
old we are,
Sorry.
what was your marquee like Cartoon Network Nickelodeon shows when you were growing
Rocket
up?
Power.
Dude, Codename Kids Next Door.
Yes,
I was
just
gonna say
gonna-
that. I was just gonna
Dude.
say
Kids
Rocket
Next Door.
Power was mine though.
I loved all the movie references they made in
Those
Kids
were
Next
good,
Door.
yeah.
The one thing I just realized recently is that they made a Mad Max reference
Really?
episode. It was when number 2 and I think number 3 were trying to deliver that cake in the oil tanker. I think that was a Mad Max reference.
That's funny. I remember, yeah,
what
like
a good day to die on Fury Road.
SpongeBob is a mainstay.
Oh yeah, that's a
That's
staple.
finally done.
That's a staple.
My favorite was Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
That was a
Ever
good
watch
That was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those were the days.
Rocket Power though. Rocket Power,
That was a good
Rugrats.
Rugrats is cool.
Hey Arnold,
Hey Arnold.
Cat Dog.
Yep. Those
But
were
they
awesome.
had like the Cartoon Network like retro stuff with like because
Boomerang.
like Dexter's Lab was like a little bit before us, but like they still aired like a ton
Oh, yeah.
of episodes.
Same
of
with Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls was
Yeah.
a little bit
What
before.
about Totally Spies? You ever watch that?
No,
That was,
no.
No, that was
Sounds awful.
that was like a chick
like Chick Spies.
Spies.
But
Chick
yeah, no.
Spies.
Rocket Power is my main go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those kids didn't have anything to do. They didn't even go to school. They just
Rocket
rode
Power and
skateboards
Angry
all day.
Beavers.
Angry Beavers.
I never watched Angry Beavers.
And Ren and Stimpy.
Never watched them.
Ren and Stimpy was a bit older.
I used to have like their like kart racing game, like the Nickelodeon one.
Angry Beavers?
No, it was like all Nickelodeon characters.
Oh, yeah. It was like Mario Kart.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
The Rocket Power kids had it made. All they did was smoke
Fucking
weed all day. And
Smoke weed, surfboard, skateboard.
They just
Fucking ride
didn't give a
bikes.
fuck.
Fucking-
They know,
They
they know
skateboarded with Tony
parents.
Hawk.
No, they had their dad.
Yeah,
No,
they
they-
had
The two
Uncle
of them
Tito.
had their dad, and then
Tito was
Uncle
a
Tito.
pothead too. So he
They were
didn't
all
give a fuck.
potheads. They were all Hawaiian potheads, and they owned a taco shack, and it was like a fucking be-all, end-all. They didn't even go to school, and hence why they were so good at what they did.
True.
Fuck, man.
We should just like quit this podcast and just fucking
Watch Rocket Power.
we should just get good at skateboarding and surfing and then just
Oh, quit school and quit our jobs.
fucking A.
Smoke pot all day.
There's nowhere to surf around over here. Which we haven't
No.
said where we are. We have to keep it a mystery.
Yeah, you guys will never find out.
Brad said we were in San Diego last time.
No, he did he?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't even hear him say that. That's funny.
Yeah, we're
we're in
we're
a
in a-
5,000 square foot warehouse that our company owns, and
we're, in the
we
10th
employ 250 people.
we're on the 10th floor of Trump Tower. Or we could be in a bunker in the middle of the Middle East. Who knows?
I don't know.
Either way, we're losing connection.
No. You thought we were gonna stop it, didn't you? Well, guess what?
Not
Brad is dead. And there's nothing we can do about it. It's just gonna be the three of us. So
Deal with it.
deal with it.
No, but shout out to Brad. He's a great dude. He won't be on next week either.
No, he's not gonna be on for the rest of the month. He's not gonna be on for about 4 weeks.
So
tough it out.
us three, or we can have a guest.
Well, I don't know. If our one guest didn't flake out today, we would have been able to have him on.
Last minute, guest shenanigans fell
Cancellation.
through. We can get somebody else though.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's bring.
I mean,
let's
if
bring
you-
that Star Wars. Let's bring the Star Wars guy on.
Let's get
Without Brad. Without Brad.
let's get your downstairs roommates out here, and they'll just like complain about how hot they are.
Or how I don't mow the lawn, probably.
Exactly. Oh shit! I gave away that we weren't in an office building.
Oh, yeah, I mean, our next door neighbors that are across the plaza from us.
Yeah, CNET is across the hall. They're
Yeah, and YouTube is down the street.
Yeah, we know Bernie.
Yeah,
He's cool.
Yeah, we know a bunch of people. We know Mark Zuckerberg. He's a good friend of ours.
We know Zack Snyder too, but he hasn't been in a while.
Yeah, poor guy.
It's got dark.
No, but
Design
bringing it back to Halo.
Oh god.
Did you guys get all the skulls? Did you get all the skulls?
Yes, I got every skull in every Halo game. In MCC.
The one in Halo 3 where you have to drive the fucking Spectre. You have to drive it like up the hill and you know which one I'm talking about?
No.
There's this one in Halo 3 where you have to drive the Spectre and you have to drive the Spectre like up this cliffside or hop up the cliffside. I don't know how to get to it.
That was your last point.
Zach got a new toy and he
Yes,
said
I did.
we were playing with it.
Yep, I got one of the Reinhardt pop figures that came out today.
Funko Pops.
Funko Pops.
They're the scourge of society.
Scourge.
But Jake brought up Halo because he's gonna go play Halo right now.
I'm gonna go try to play Halo right now.
You're gonna get so frustrated when you get to the flood.
Dude, trust me, dude, the flood is nothing.
When we have to lead the, what was it?
343 Guilty Spark?
Yeah.
You have to
lead him through that thing?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
You haven't beaten Halo 3, I'm not gonna spoil that.
No.
Come on, Zach.
Fucking noob.
I'm working on it, alright?
Noob.
Alright, call it.
Alright, so this has been Pixel Force Podcast.
Yes. Our long-awaited outro is finally here. We're sorry, Brad. You couldn't have made it.
There's just, you had to go and die, I guess.
You had to go and die on us.
Had to go and die on us.
We're gonna go visit Zach, or not Zach's grave.
Yeah, now unless
We're
there's
gonna
plenty
go,
something
we're gonna
in
go
it.
visit Brad's grave.
Brad's grave.
Tomorrow.
After
we'll videotape it and see if we can get you guys.
We have to be Halo
Carry you guys.
Legendary first.
Yeah, we can't even leave for work tomorrow until we beat Halo on Legendary.
So yeah, these are gonna be unemployed.
But
Yeah,
Alright,
this
so
has been Pixel Forest. Hey, comment and see, or I'd like to see if people like the three of us without Brad.
yeah,
Jesus.
Brad's dead, but I'd like to see if people like it without him. But no, make sure you subscribe, share us, spread us, please. For the love of God, we can't pay all these people in this building if you don't like and share our videos.
Exactly.
Bottom.
We're gonna have to feed Jake to them soon enough.
Yeah. Brad, I love you.